mental because, you know, so many opening kills, multi-kills, like he was really putting in work, finding tons of impact, and everything looked great for Navi in that first half, you know, being in control, managing to get resets, you win the second pistol as well, and then you get reset and everything starts going
horribly wrong. Yeah,
honestly, man, what's going on with Bit? How can he have 5 kills on a map like this? And I know probably...
I think 3 of them came in the CT pistol as well.
If you look at his event stats this year, you know, some are good. Katowice was good. Like yesterday was good for him, or 2 days ago in the opening game. But it's like the fall off has been crazy this year for him.
I guess my question to that direction would be, because we highlighted some of the role swaps on Nuke and Ancient before the match went live. Do you think there's anything to it? Because Bit's not being taken out of anchor roles, being put in more advanced roles, I guess I'd say.
It hasn't changed anything on Mirage, you know?
On Mirage, no.
So it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons. Obviously, JL was the other one, but I think also Bit's drop-off in performance compared to last year is a big one. I mean, he was one of the anchors of the year. Really, it feels like just rock solid as a player, and it's been so many times where he's had stinkers. You know, it's not even like, oh, you need to pop off every single game. No, but it hasn't been great.
And perhaps one of the reasons why we always ask the question of firepower when it comes to Navi as well is where's that going to come from? As you see a lot of it disappear down the roster. MOUZ hasn't had that issue, yeah.
Yeah, I think also in this game, the key rounds, you know, on the CT side, it all happened on A, right? And there's obviously the second round. Here's the thing that I don't understand either. Navi wins the pistol without the bomb plant. 2 window in the second round. Why? Why do you open 2 window? Sure, Ima got back just in time to get the first kill. Bit is playing on balcony. He gets spammed through the smoke by Jimmy, you know. But it's some of those rounds is like the approach. All of the reset rounds for Navi sort of happened on the A bomb site. There was later on.
They had a lot of space to work
Wonderful
with.
is like trying to throw nades to him, to Bit, and he's playing default, and they're sort of in between. Why don't you just smoke apps? You know, you just Wonderful smoke apps.
Making things too complicated, maybe.
If you're thinking that it's going to be an A pop, because MOUZ did just throw nades mid and didn't do anything with them, really, right? So some questionable decision making, unfortunately, at key moments. They get reset all the time. They have no economy on the CT side. And MOUZ just did a clinic really of their own in how to come back, and props to them. Yeah,
it was a very impressive comeback from MOUZ, especially considering the individual effort out of Ima and playing some of those critical roles they had to get past. But yet again, they just show us they have that quality to them where they're not going to give up in these games. They have great belief across the team. You have a round that you wanted to outline as well to show off a couple things throughout this game?
Yeah, I think it's just the second round in the second half. You can see it's all pistols, right? And Ima, as I said, gets back just in time to find the entry kill, and Bit is now isolated in this execute. He gets spammed through the smoke by Jimmy. Right now they're in a 4v4 situation. They're trying to sort of contain them, but Brolan catches Makaze on the reload of swords, and now it gets more difficult. 3v4, that's a nice break. But Wonderful just loses the fight to Jimmy close range with the Tech 9, and now, you know, in a 2v4, it's a little bit too much for them to come back from. And we heard in the break the comms from MOUZ. It's a little bit too much for them to come back from, and we heard in the break the comms from MOUZ in this round. At this point in the round, it was really good, and we heard a lot of this, and we saw a lot of this where they're like constantly aware of, hey, let's play together. Torji is not letting them get too passive in the defense of the retake, right? It's like, okay, we still need to, you know, let's think together. 3-2-1. They do it, and just great proactive play from MOUZ in that second half. A lot of these 3v3s, which comes down to the, you know, communication, experience, teamwork. It's great to see them step up.
And that is where we hear Torji most. I mean, I hope it's getting caught up by some of the mics so the viewers at home can hear it, but Torji is very loud every single time. Some disappointment in some of the energy previously bought, so that's a focus today for MOUZ. Torji's making sure he lives up to that hype, so Cyclone doesn't have to, you know, take off the belt and you know, be a coach for a second there. There we go. Yes, that's a dangerous thing to leave a banana peel. We've all played Mario Kart.
Slippery.
Slippery. All right, well, we're gonna head off to we're gonna head to a break. When we come back, it's the second map in the series between Navi and MOUZ. Big series between these two squads clashing for the first time in 2025, and MOUZ is up 1 map to the good.
Humble beginnings in Hanover to greatness in Katowice. our journey, is our legacy. As we arrive at what we thought was our peak, we instead discover a whole new chapter.
Right, then, left. That's the shot. Hold. Oh, forgot my keys.
I'll cover you. Flashbang!
Oh my, what the
Don't worry, Bob. I got your back.
Down.
Face it, we try our hardest to get you the best POVs. Faceit.com/watch.
So you didn't guess? Misha, what?
Of course, bro. Explain better, bro. I will show you how to explain.
I even said it's side.
You have a problem to show me about.
You have big squad.
Big quad where? Where? Left, right,
Just
bottom?
middle.
In the middle, big
Yes,
quad.
big quad.
So, fucking square.
No,
Okay.
big, it's not big. Actually, yes, it's good. Out of this squad, put one more. Next to him, one more. Top.
One more?
Yeah.
Do I have to guess now?
No, more quad to the right.
Fucking shit.
Come on. Yeah,
ما
and
غليت.
one more. The bigger one. Right. Okay, you need to put down of this.
Good?
Yeah, do you understand what this is?
No.
If it would be color, it would be a red color, this one.
But it's a bomb plant.
Yes.
Either it has to be.
No. Not even close, because...
Nuke?
No, wait, why?
Fucking shit, I have no fucking clue. Novice B.
Bro, why? It's so fucking easy.
What is it? Show.
This is Inferno. Obviously, this is first book, second, third.
I will explain so good. You can start from
Gina.
top right side. Start the square from here. And go down. And go left side now. Stop. Go down. Right side. More. And now go on top. Until on top. Big square out of that. So you can start from left side down here. Full on top. Full. You can start from down with a square. And now down. And now boop, close it. No.
But
Top
the
left,
gene in the
bottom
mouth, woo.
bit down. Yes. Just do a square. Bam. So do a rectangle on top of this, but sideways a bit, like
Here?
okay, it's good. And go down and close it. On the same big square, bottom, two boxes. Just do one there,
One here.
bam, and one you can start from the middle of that. Yes, and square.
ودنا ما تجي
Between the middle and the top left. 3 squares fast. And that one down, one right side. They are all connected. Just imagine they are all 3 connected. Now a big rectangle from this one down.
From this?
Yes.
Left?
Yeah. And top.
Like this.
Yes. Down.
Here?
Yes.
No
here.
connected.
Yeah. Big square. Bam. Can you guess? Bro, it's so hard to explain. What the fuck?
But you said you'll explain so easy.
Bro, explain. What now?
This is Inferno?
No.
Okay, wait, what the
انا
fuck?
اعطيني
You
فيها
like this map?
This is Dust 2?
No. It's the map that you don't want to be alone.
Is it Mirage?
Yeah. ASAP. You can
تجينا
start from the middle with a rectangle. Bam. And now you do another rectangle, but like this. Yeah, now it's like this. Bam. And now one straight. Fuck it, it took so much space. You can do another one like this.
Like this.
Yeah. You can connect another rectangle. Okay. Another rectangle straight, like
Here.
yeah, straight. Yeah. Another one straight with a circle on top.
Train yourself, the labor train, the labor overpass.
Yeah.
I hazırlaştım qanaqa overpass train. Mayli, boshlanyapti. Ko'ramiz.
Well, the desk has filled you in on what you may have missed if you didn't catch Mirage, but getting into
get
map
to
2
what,
between NAVI and MOUZ. This is Group B, the upper bracket. We're going to be securing a spot in the playoffs. The Lanxess will be calling whether it's quarters or semis, a conversation for another day, but Chad Sponge Birchall joining me in the booth as we get into Nuke. Now, this is MOUZ's pick, so surely the odds and expectation is MOUZ have done the hard work, map 1.
Yeah,
I think so, but if you want to look for a silver lining, NAVI just the other day against FaZe looked great on Nuke. They absolutely dumpstered them. So we'll see if they can continue that form. They get to start on the CT side as late top hut molly thrown out from exertion. With a squeaky lurk smoke. That's meant to facilitate a vent drop.
Is Imir going to have two maps like that? Wonderful chips in as well. Both the dual Berettas from Navi CT side have drawn blood. As Torji backing away with his armored P250.
That's all heard.
Yeah, that's lovely from Imir. Sticking around for the information, not overcommitting either. Okay, reclear. Coming in late, and Wonderful hasn't moved a muscle. Imit, and Bit misses his shots and is punished. That Torji P250 deadly in the right hands. A third is asking a lot, and Imit, he wins that war of attrition.
Amen qalak. Eller shunday ot qo'ysa shuni o'ldirishda bot keladi.
Situation. 55 seconds on the clock. No bomb on your back. And what is probably another Navi pistol. So that's 3 from 3.
3 out of 3.
That's great odds.
I just can't believe him. It hasn't stopped. Like, can we take a round off? Man's got more frags than his whole team map won.
Well, you wonder what the pep talk outside is. Like, all right, guys, the only player connected to the server was the one man. If everybody else could find some... I didn't believe that that was going to be the case. I thought that, okay, sure, he had a great first half, had a lot of opening impact, did a great job with the multi-kills to bail them out of tough situations. But no, on the CT side, he was still the only man getting anything done.
8 and 2 in opening duels.
Oh, and we'll add another one to the tally. So he is on a hot one right now.
Yaxshi.
Emma will get 4 within the pistol, and it's MOUZ again, the T side falling flat without the bomb going down. But on Mirage, if we remember.
I do.
They were able to get themselves a pretty strong looking second round. It's great, Alex. Just let everybody know I had tech issues. I couldn't get it to reboot. We call IT. No joke. IT comes by, they reboot it, it works.
That's so...
It's classic IT problems.
Yeah.
They must think I'm an idiot. They know they think I'm an idiot.
They are saying these commentators don't even know how to turn it on.
They don't even know how to turn on a goddamn computer. Oh, I promise you I got blue screen to death.
He did.
How much are you?
All right, Wonderful walks away 1.
Yeah, that's a really, really important kill if you consider the second round conversion that they managed to pull off last time. Now you're already limping. Torshi goes down and
Yaxshi.
That should be the
Bitti, yani Budke.
Light resistance from Spinks.
Bo'ldi.
You'd love the plan.
You're not going to let him plan.
You'd love the plan.
Yaxshi. O'ta go'zal.
You would have loved the plan.
Would have though.
Ayt Makazi, o'zini shogirdim Makazi. Shogirdim.
Bro.
Давай.
Bro, I saw
him on the problem.
Okay, 2-0 start. Should be the 3-0. There'd just be some deagles invested upon. Currently 4 out of the 5. Jimmy late to the party, but does grab himself one as well. I knew he would.
Yeah, the deco.
Just go back to that pistol. When you look at the way that MOUZ wanted to open that round, so you drop the squeaky lurk smoke, you molly on top of Heart. That's meant to prevent the sight lines, and then you can lurk out squeaky and get down the vent. Navi actually had it all covered. Not only did they stuff the vent play, they also had 3 ramp. So they were well prepared for that MOUZ pistol, I would say.
Fail to prepare, prepare to fail.
Waterfall smoke. And peppering towards Yard. They've been able to get a little bit of space, but they can't connect the dots to the frags. Wonderful will take another. Emma continuing his campaign. And 1 casualty. That's all they're going to stomach. So a 3-0 start for NAVI. Let's do the what?
Flashbang round?
Is that what he said?
I don't know, mate. That's what it sounded like to me, but I'm also taking a very big guess.
You definitely started with F.
Flashpoint round?
Well, there are a lot of flashes.
Yeah, everyone buys a flash. Crazy strat.
What are we doing? Playing matchmaking right now? All right, diagonal wall smoke being lobbed out from Brolin to kick things off.
He's been
given the responsibility of the Yard defender. So this is one of the most key positions on all of Nuke. The young man, the rookie. Can he deliver? Need to call a lot of information and your own plays in these situations, as lurking through this smoke wall is exertion. Look at this.
That's by design.
He's
Game
through.
into credit. Now he starts to probe, looking for that fight on yard side.
Yaxshi
behind
Makazi.
that
O'ta
main
go'zal,
smoke,
o'ta go'zal
moving
pozitsiyada
up
turibdi Makazi.
heaven. He's up the ladder and it seems very cognizant of the potential for that wrap.
And it hasn't been the standard reaction of, okay, well, we've lost yard, let's push in a lobby. They're actually still just locking down towards the top side, waiting for MOUZ to make that next move. Ramp pressure. As exertion, he slipped through the lockers.
YG'ni qadan chiqadi hozir.
Oh, okay, there's a little bit of info. Bit
Oh,
gets the
yaxshi,
spot,
o'ta go'zal.
gets the
Davay, davay,
trade.
davay.
Important from Xerxen to still win a duel.
Ram push
He
qildi.
gets bit out of the round,
YG.
and that's big from Torji. Comes late through main. Oh, sorry, yard. Now it's main. Alexi B tucking.
He's on the
Come
11-9,
in.
he's here on his own. Makazi up the vent,
He had
dead.
to go. He had to go.
That's an ill-advised rotation, but you can understand that they knew that, hey, it wasn't going to be B at that point in time. So do I just leave Alexi out to dry?
Or have a go.
Probably should have saved, but he's got plenty of cash to splash, so it's not going to impact them immediately. It was a nice round from MOUZ, though, just causing a lot of chaos within the comms. And
Davay, olsan. Hey,
prevent
stop,
him to
all
take
right,
all the
stop.
timing for wonderful. The leg has been
Yaxshi.
spotted, shot has been hit, and Torji has given the information over to his team with his life of exactly where wonderful resides. But that type of a round, if I was going to be dealing with a rookie player outside playing the most key position communication-wise, how many have crossed secret, how does he play around the smoke, does
Yo,
he
yo,
get
yo,
stressed?
chiqma, iltimos, chiqma.
You're going to bully him, and not even by looking for the kill,
Bar chiqadi,
but
bar
making
chiqish kerak bo'ladi.
rotations tough.
Yes.
Yaxshi.
It is an awful
O'ta
lot of
go'zal.
responsibility, and half of the game plan of the T side is to make you make the wrong choice, right? Like, they are trying to manipulate your expectation.
And there's going to be a fine line. His teammates have said, yeah, that his confidence, his communication, everyone's been quite happily surprised with that within the early stages. But if you get beaten down a couple of times going out yard, you're going to be less likely to do that. And FaZe was one thing, MOUZ is another. They can buy again, so it's not over just yet, Navi. Don't fret. There was some unhappy-looking players there. Ult brings out.
Davay. Takredi bitta otasan. Yaxshi.
Break. I thought MOUZ
Come
were
on,
very
bro, Tom.
wise to avoid
Pasta,
the
pasta
first.
da.
But they weren't
Why?
anticipating another. Now Wonderful's got run down. Good work from Xerxen. Takes the AWP out of the round. And Makazi's been spotted. His barrel betrays. Molly coming for him. He actually smokes it out prematurely and gets away.
Secret fight coming with 2 right now for Navi. They're going to help their boy out.
Yeah, because Xerxen is coming for you. They're
Chiqadi,
even
chiqadi,
flashing
chiqadi.
for him. Perfect team play, but somehow Makazi slips away from Xerxen. Brolin, however, catches that response from Imra up the stairs. It's going to put them into an uncomfortable 2-on-4.
And Alexi.
Yeah, how many's he got? 0.
YG,
I'm
no.
very quick to that one. And
Why?
they're coming straight for you.
It's an onslaught.
Unreasonable. Unreasonable. Stop trying
Why
to take
you
these fights.
busy? Why you busy?
Keep it going. They're very happy with what they've seen, and they should be.
Well, especially after the break, and Wonderful getting that opening kill and even information on more bodies. There was the response time for Navi, but you can't be too lazy about it. You can't just be running up those stairs, and Brolin even hit that shot. So here it is on the second break, gets information on 2. Pushed through, a lot of pressure applied, then they know exactly where Makazi was. And look, him staying alive gave them a shot in this, but MOUZ do break the bank of Navi early, force them down to an eco.
Wow.
Wonderful taken out, and with him, the hopes of not
Waka
doing too much with this one.
qilishdi.
Jimmy actually takes a headshot from that USB Makazi, trying to get something going. And it
Bit
has
orqasidan chiqib
distracted
shunday otib qo'ysa
enough
bo'ladi.
of it to
Oh,
slip.
Makazi o'zi hal
gets
qilib
the
qo'ydi.
headshot
Yaxshi,
conversion.
yaxshi.
Brolin.
This is the fight.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It's
Oui, oui,
Xerxen
oui, oui,
versus
oui.
Big.
O'ta go'zal bo'ladi hozir. Qarab turinglar. Bit orqasidan
He's
chiqadi.
got a great timing.
Davay, davay, davay,
This is a
timing.
kill.
Uy!
It is a kill.
Yaxshi, yaxshi.
It is on now.
Timing
especially
nishadi.
with
Yaxshi.
Alexi. Oh, another onto Brolin from behind.
Eko
Good
round
fight
olish
from
kerak
Pointer.
lekin, eko round.
Spots the bomb, spots the
Oladiganga
AWP,
o'xshayapti.
still MS swings in. It's got a
2.
very important role to play in this
Bitta
now.
kalash, bitta AP,
Trying to slip
bitta
away
kalash.
from the search of Torji's 8.
Olsa bo'ladi, olsa bo'ladi. Olish kerak. Olish kerak, skорее всего.
effectively. full belt.
Both in A, 30 seconds. So they will have to find their finish. Now, if they want to take a safe route, going up heaven
Save
and
second
taking
ago.
those jewels at range,
Cadê
Spinks
esse
will
vô?
be the one having to initiate with the rifle in his hands. You can't really have Torji going first. So now it's only 19 seconds. This is getting away from them quickly. Going up heaven in towards A is their only option. makazi, if he just stays tucked behind that box. This is loud. This is late.
They know what's up. They know exactly what's coming. Bit tries to draw them off. makazi hoping to be overlooked. This is deny the plan to win the round and done it. Just has to let Spinks. Nothing he can do. NAVI. That is going to get the ranks absolutely roaring. No right to win that one, and it's actually makazi's proactivity flying through lobby, straight up the ladder and hitting those instant headshots onto Jimmy.
You can see the timing there as well. Exertion was considering the flank around, but Bit was already in that blind spot. And then as he peers away, thinks, oh, okay, nobody's coming. Bit gets the kill, and then everything falls apart. This took way too long as well. With those 30 seconds, they thought the fight would keep coming their way.
Spinks'tan өтө катты ойнады. Слишком катты ойнады барып.
You hear from Cyclone, oh, good boy, shake it off. They're going to happen. But you put them right where you wanted them. Now NAVI, with a bit of a resurgence on a round that they really should never be winning, have given themselves a nice buffer. 2-round gap. Rolling down to a Deagle. The rest have everything they desire for MOUZ. So we're locking horns right now.
Okay.
Great info.
Did
he see the shoulder?
He's definitely caught wind of Xerxin. Whether or not it's just his expectation. Yeah, now he has confirmed Xerxin's positioning. Imma, with this knowledge advantage, does he walk into Xerxin's crosshair, or will he just hold the line? This is a powerful beacon of intel now.
Well, Xerxin's playing like this is a possibility, isn't he?
It's a little too quiet in yard. Oh, spots him out and wins the duel. That's massive for MOUZ. Spinks as well into the site. He spots makazi. It's too easy. Important ones from Xerxin into the site.
Yeah, I think trying to target Alexi as the top anchor with his positional change is something that you can definitely turn to if you're MOUZ. Now, that was very fortunate that Exertion was able to still be diligent, and he'll even, I was going to say, find the final frag. The bullets looked good, but wonderful. Does stay alive for now.
Yeah, good luck. Have fun saving this AWP.
Problem staying with the bomb. Torji and Squeaky, if he just goes towards CT spawn, he will get away with it, because as we've seen, Jimmy is down on the lower deck. He is hearing those steps. So from Windows side, he heard the back pedal of Wonderful. So they'll allow him to keep the AWP.
Okay.
Sometimes what you know is better than what you don't. So the fact that you now know that there is an AWP in the mix, what are your options? Okay, well, he can AWP ramp. They could... Well, they can get out another rifle on Bit with 6.1, Torji, for your information.
Yeah, money is weird.
And Wonderful could drop a FAMAS. But it looks like they're going to operate with MP9s in lieu of M4s. Now, you really want Wonderful to be able to find some impact on this AWP. You know the smoke walls are going to be diligent towards yard.
İkide kötü, ikide de bir ramp oynaşı yaptı.
Smoke wall, so it's going to be hard for him to find an opening pick in the same way he did previously. Heavy top, Bit ramp, AWP outside.
Yaxşı.
Finds a bit of an early contribution, and oh, Jimmy breaks in, roll reversal. He has the sight. Imet, his position noted. Brolin's got his exit.
Don't push, don't push.
One way or the other, spammed on down, but wait a second. Bit flies up the ladder and lends a hand.
That's
Gets
it,
two
cover.
down. Brolin trying to pivot B.
The rotation through Vent, that's the quickest way to beat him here, but he will be down. They picked up a kit. Can he plant?
Yeah, plants in the smoke. Potential for spam here from Bit if he plays it right. Chooses to do so. What a round out of Bit. That's what Na'Vi need from him.
It's actually Imma surviving in that situation that is the reason that all those gaps do open. They're so worried about him within the smoke that Bit's able to fly up the ladder unaccounted for and just get a multi-kill. Very good work. Wonderful gets the opener. They pounce in towards A, and back and forth with the rounds we go. 5-3. Here he is, pushing through the flames. So it was accounted for, just didn't expect that type of bravery. Bit putting his body on the line.
Wow, that's impressive. And of course they're not looking because they've just mollied Heaven. They know they've got 7, they feel like they've got 7 seconds to focus on that SMG they lost in the smoke. You're right, Imer, just purely by virtue of survival, makes a big difference in the round and bit profits. Na'Vi profit. T-side nuke though, and you didn't win the pistol. MOUZ still probably feeling pretty, I'm sure that's what Cyclone's probably reminding them of.
Oh yeah, and they are in buy territory again. Right, and you've had a couple of wonky rounds. They're not out of the woods just yet on the Na'Vi side of the server, so these back and forths are hugely important. They moved away from heavy yard. It does feel more lobby and top poppy centric from MOUZ in the last few. So the emissions are Jimmy with a Tech 9 and Brolin with a Mac 10. Bombs in lobby. Smoke wall erected of a different variety. Last few it's been more direct to get down secret, and this time they do have the utility to pop it open and glance for util. Wow, okay, well, it's all a fake. And the fact that you're going to invest 4 smokes would make you really feel that they do want to get down secret. So rotation has been drawn. It is Imma to head down the vent. So top side more susceptible now.
Yeah, let's see how this one goes then. Wonderful Zorb, but Alexi being going to be tested. He's forced to smoke himself out.
Wonderful
finds a safe haven. Nice find from Alexi B. It's actually aided by their spread of their own flame. Drops off hard. No one's looking at Alexi B.
Ut da güzel. Ut da güzel. Slişkim.
Na'Vi just take it, rip it up in front of MOUZ.
Okay, it seems clear that they have wanted to put pressure on this Alexi topside, and they pass with flying colors there. Sure, they do run into their own Molotov. There's been a bit of that going on. But yeah, that was also one of these situations where the AWP was in A. So it wasn't like he was over towards CT, worried about them slinking and using Heaven as a path. It was a very focused fire, and that looked way too easy considering the circumstances, doesn't it? So
yeah,
Na'Vi have broken through.
And they kind of achieved their goal. They got what they wanted, you know, an underguarded site. Just first time we've actually seen MOUZ with a bit of a clunky one.
Yeah, and you just return to that round that went down to time where it was quote-unquote eco from Na'Vi. That's where things have started to spiral. So MOUZ losing control of the situation will be giving over 7 to Na'Vi.
Vay main cricket.
Oh, okay. Makazi caught out by the Zertian Dig. Alexi's going to have to really be okay with this. No, never mind. He gets nothing. Is it an eco back? Couple of kills, weapons retrievable. Jimmy gets that AK in his hands. Imet onto Spinks. Jimmy knows he has to be the hero, and only the one.
Bitti side kaldı.
Alex.
He wants, yeah, a Glock hiding in a smoke. He knows he has to do more. Trying to find that AK turn. Finds Bit. The Glock headshot comes in. Has Torty really got it in him? Ecos on ecos. He's got the jump on him. Makes that sound cute. Imet picking it up. Round in the corner. Ring around a Rosie, ring around a Torchy. Has he really played the time game well enough? This is ridiculous. Can't find him. Just enough time to pull it across the line. That is an expensive one.
How does that almost go wrong?
I mean, I feel for Alexi just because you saw the sequence of events that led to him being just at the back of the site with 4 Glocks rounding the corner. It was a bit much. It was a bit much. And Torty really made a strong case.
He couldn't get his hands on an AK, but
Kuylamet
made a lot out of a little.
How many seconds? 2 more seconds survival, you know, you might have had it.
That would be good for the vibes. I understand that there's a 4-round gap at this juncture, but still, the fact that you almost get away with a round like that, and it's so goofy. Yard control.
Ooh, spotted.
Uy, yaxşı.
Wonderful.
Uy, öt de güzel.
He's exerting himself.
Okay, it's not just the Imma show this map. Getting some support, and this round is over as quick as you like. 2v5.
I mean, MOUZ understandably spot the AWP and think they can punish, but it's wonderful. That brings the pain. A 3rd added to his tally. Makazi. No, taken a clean headshot from Torji. Molly might force him a wide, you know. Force to the back wall at least. Swings are trying to peek over it and is punished. Torji making a case for the clutch. Wonderful. Has to finish what he started. Shot. Now he's nervous. Question
Bomba
is, where's
neydi
Bit?
bu
That's what
e-sport?
Torji's wondering.
This is the ramp player.
Acha Wonderful AP'da
too
qarab
far
turibdi. Qiladi o'ladi qaranglar. 1 2 3.
Have him. There it is, Torji. You can see it leads to a sigh of relief. It went from dominance to, are we safe?
I wonder if we see a Cyclone tactical timeout right now, just to call the pot. There it is. And you want 4 going into the halftime. I think 3, considering the circumstances, not good enough. With your money somewhere between 3 and 4K for everybody. Even Xerxen just a little bit under that at 2.95. You need to pull out a special page of the strat book right now to break in and get your 4th. So Navi showing that their nuke is pretty damn strong and wonderful, leading the charge with opening kills. 5 and 2 in the yard control, taking matters into his own hands and completely negating any space that MOUZ can take. So very well done. Very well done from him. Spinks doesn't want to let him get away for free, but
oh, the third was nasty.
The Ukrainian continues to deliver.
Просто
this is a map where you do want to see your sniper comfortable, and wonderful clearly is much more of a team effort in the kill spread now. Immer has company.
Well, they've got the smokes available for yard. And the HE for squeaky door.
NAVI lekin bu kartani olish kerak bor-u.
To disrupt Spink's main roof. They use this smoke to make life difficult for Makazi. We've seen Xerxen play through it before. This time smoke break, nothing to report. Xerxen now thinks he's got a window of opportunity, and he's right. He slips past the spams and gets to secret undetected.
So this is nice, using a strat, a bit of a gimmick that you had earlier on in the piece, and now to try and get your 4th before the break, and you're showing a different look. So wonderful, has to be on notice that that credit card slip is possible. That's the way they exploited that smoke wall previously.
He is, however, concerned about ramp, rightfully so.
He gets another opener. He's been in the right place a lot of these rounds for Navi. Even going to take a deep line. This is tough.
Just in time, he gets to that deeper line. Should have Jimmy dead.
AWP'si manaqada uni AWP'si.
Okay. Still hits his shot. Opening kill for Wonderful and info gained.
2 down to B.
Lost. Wonderful piecing out.
Yaxshi, minus bor, yaxshi.
Insert himself in this round and Xerxen as well. Guys, you might have to go back up.
It feels like A. It feels like A.
You can't go B. And Spinks, you need to get a move on, bro.
Imma's still here. Makazi's there. Looking the wrong way. Immer reacts. Removing Xerxen. Now, what do you do? What do we do? We open up onto Alexi, but Makazi's been waiting for you. Comfortable into the head of Jimmy. Torji to plant.
Yaxshi. Yaxshi. 4-2. 4-2. Yaxshi, devatka last. Yaxshi, o'ta go'zal. 9-3 o'ta go'zal ketishyapti. Slishkim zo'r.
This series ain't done. That spot in the Lanxess ain't a guarantee for MOUZ.
Wonderful klaviaturasi zo'r ekan, o'ta. Ha, T tomonga olishadi. Yaxshi, yomon emas. 9-3 T tomonga endi. Necha marta? Qani shundaylar o'zinglar. 3 marta olsa bo'ldi, gap. Kreslosdan kichkina bo'ladi. Ketdi, NAVI tomonga ketdi.
Navi's map pick Mirage didn't go their way despite both pistols. It looked like MOUZ were going to make light work of the day to secure the spot in the Lanxess Arena, the playoffs. It is a very exclusive club. MOUZ, however, regular attendees of the Prestige playoffs. Navi have made a little bit of a conversation shifter with a solid haul 9-3. The CT side of Navi flowing very nicely as we get to take more and closer look at Makazi in the Navi
Kelet olish kerak edi-chi.
Worry about too much of a T side if Navi
Kelet round olsa dalish уже easy bo'lib ketadi deb o'ylayman. Потому что City'da Echo bo'ladi yana.
Top util pressure. But it's all a bit
No, я так предпочитаю.
Nice headshot, Imat. No contributions from him in this pistol. Will MOUZ get a pistol round?
Hey.
Oh,
Давай,
finish off the job. Gets the headshot necessary to do so. Oh, Alexi wasn't ready for Zershin on main side. Goes for the reload.
Makazi.
Yeah, you're right. Makazi's got a winnable one in front of him and a little bit of chip down. Now confirms Zershin towards the unbreakable box. 60 seconds for him to work his magic.
Wasn't enough time.
Well, I kind of love that Zershin's immediately dipped vents. That's going to lead to his occupation of the secret stairs. Makazi pivots towards that main side.
He's quick on this as well, Makazi.
Oh, bieži.
Oh.
Okay.
Exertion acknowledging the possibility.
Just a giga brain. How is he ready for this?
Yo. Yaxshi, давай. Давай,
the first. Like you said,
garajda qoldi, garajda ichida.
In this 1v1, this clutch to make this a very quick trip to the second half of Nuke. Looking for Torji anywhere. Now he gets him. He's licking his lips. One headshot would do. One bullet left. Reloading in front of his face. Torji can't find it. Gets the job done.
Перезарядка.
Well, Torji knows he got away with murder there. The 1v1 is one thing. The shot he hits onto Bit, that right there in itself was clutch. Not in the traditional sense. Check it out.
One bullet.
Bang. And that buys time for the next player to chip in. So they handle it, but barely.
Let's see how many bullets it takes on the reload. Like he's jiggling and wiggling. Right, 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Well, that's it. Makazi, when he took the initial fight, he had 11 bullets against that of Exertion. So only as few there, but then ran out. Great attempt at the 1v2. And they have this lead. They're not going to bother forcing in. They're going to keep it quite light. There's a few Deagles, a P250, and some Glocks.
On your red, son. Avoided.
Okay,
we do have 2 streams running simultaneously. You can go and check the results of the NIP versus Heroic game. That is the lower bracket in Group B where we'll find ourselves with this one. Now, we have MOUZ versus NAVI. Winner of this will be locked in for the Lanxess to join the likes of Vitality and the Mongols. Later on today, we have Aurora with stand-in X-Flat for Zentares taking on Spirit. So by the conclusion of your Monday, we'll have 4 out of the 6 teams in the Cathedral of Counter-Strike. Whether or not it'll be quarters or semis, that's up to tomorrow to decide. But making quick and light work of this, it's just one to find, and Alexi will grab a kill.
Always feels better when you get one.
We'll see if he can get anything else, as the door does have a hole in it. So Exertion will remove him. And they only lost an MP9.
Okay, you want to do the device, right?
Of course. I wanted to do the device as well.
There's no AWP. What's the device without an AWP? Now you've got me thinking. We'll get to see, I suppose. Round 15. Let's get into
Minutочку.
Torji starting ramp. I imagine this is part of the device.
He pushes straight up. They want to try and go for this, asking early questions of Wonderful and his Galil. Okay, spots it out, knows that they're going for an early press trophy side. He's had a great first half as Wonderful. Can he bring that same form into his T-side rifle work? They concede. Back away. Torji trying to avoid giving away the sound cue of his retreat. Makaze is going to have a head-to-head here with Spinks. And, ooh, oh, he couldn't finish his meal. Spinks, he was a sitting duck there. Gets away on just a scrap of health.
Oh, Spinks is even able to backpedal. Now he should just play this one for info. Oh, exertion.
What's going on?
Thick of things there. Map smell.
Ay Alex'i bir ciğer. Basın yazdı.
Weird standoff in the secret stairs here.
They're actually regrouping to head back yard. So aware that there's no AWP at this juncture, they should be able to cross and take some fights where I was going to say AKs have the advantage, but it's Galil's.
This should be his fight. Yeah, lovely. Finishes off his job, but now that bomb trying to get across has been spotted by Torji. Isolates the support of Bit.
Well, Bit gives away his life so the bomb can get down.
Yeah, I mean, the greater good. Oh, Brolan burning down. Pays a heavy price, but he's there. He's present. He can disrupt, and Makaze says no. Tries to lock him at the door, but that's enough of a distraction. Brolan pulls attention away, and now the Rat players can play. Torji gets 2. Alexi, a known entity.
Time.
Yeah, he has to run into Brolan and can't
Vay 2 HP просто.
Oof. And Blade giving us a demonstration of the Zoomer stare right there.
Amazing. He's not happy with what he's seeing into the second half after a dominant performance in the first. MOUZ winning their first pistol of the series and now 2 consecutive following.
Yeah, that's a cheeky one there from Exertion, catching just before the smoke brings an eye. Alexi had that kill dead to rights. This was great though. Stalling out with the door closing his face. Now he's in no man's land. Makaze knowing he needed to get that space because of Brolan, who played through the flames. So the in-game leader only with 5 kills, but impact right there on an important round because of the financial ramifications.
Yeah, look what it's left them with. A rather half-hearted partial. Oh, Makaze can't seem to escape. Early damage, 12 HP for him.
Just a stray bullet, all that's necessary right now to take him down, but he has support.
Oh, that's one single point of health.
It's happened a few times today.
He gets away.
All right, well, they're having to be noisy on the cross because of how much they were stalled out by the utility. So slipping down the vent, rotating from ramp, there are multiple bodies to deal with this.
Yeah, there's only one from Alexi's Tech 9, and the rest should just be a comfortable one. Whether or not they get the bomb down, I think that's what Makaze's going to try, but yeah, absolutely not, says Spinks.
Too fragile. And Alexi low on HP as well. Spinks will be able to delete him. And having a good time as Torji lets out a bit of a cackle. 2-round game. So what was an extremely dominant first half for NAVI.
Jail adlı şey oyuna bir ardı.
So this is only going to be the second rifle round. Lincoln, you missed it in MR12. I still have to keep reminding myself just how fast it can happen.
I mean, yeah, but you did lay the ground.
Oraya arkadaşlar.
Just how important that pistol was for NAVI and how different the scoreline could read. Now MOUZ are in it. Now NAVI are feeling some pressure of their own.
The orb not even starting outside, so does he progress? If they do take yard space, oh, Smokewall has a bit of a gap there.
Even an effective block. Good damage. Look at that. Softens him up. Spam doesn't quite find its target this time.
They are down secret. Spinks again. Now, last time it was an awkward positioning against Makaze. Looks to be the same again.
Biraz zor azmin kılış gerek.
Alexi B, this is falling apart for NAVI. Bit, you gotta win those. Tries to peek into the commitment from Spinks, but great control of his AK. Torji tested by Ime.
Yaxşı.
Reaction. How is he not distracted by the nade? By his pursuit of the AWP. Still wonderful down to Spinks.
Triple kill vardı.
When they try and get down these secret stairs, Spinks leaves with a multi-kill. They're laughing.
Okay, guys, they spotted my ult on A.
Well, partial territory right now for NAVI. There is the ability to bring out a hero AK if they would like. And it appears that they are doing exactly that. That has ended up in the hands of Makaze. So they're not rolling over. They'll continue to put up a fight. And this is going to be very tough for Alexi and Blade to get them through. New roster, rookie.
Oh!
Finds an opener. Okay, that's why you give him the AK. I was just starting to say it's going to be tough to call him into the game, but there you go. He doesn't back down. He shows some confidence. An opening kill and a big scalp. That's exertion. The tone setter alongside a Torji for MOUZ's defense.
Yeah, do you think about it? Just your team trusting in you, dropping you that AK, you provide.
Hamas lobby'de. Hamas lobby'de.
Spots the shoulder. Cognizant of a potential consideration.
Orb's in the right spot though, isn't it?
Of lobby. It is. Torji. Oh, actually, the strafes.
Costly
miss.
And now Bit can punish. Using that AK well. Making this one threatening on NAVI.
Get that orb.
You'd think so, right? Yeah, Wonderful's got his eyes set on it. What's Jimmy stepping in to try and punish them on the retrieval? It's still Bit's AK. Makazi and Bit making good use of that single rifle. And now, love this, a little probe into the A site from Ime. He's got nothing to report.
Well, you can't rotate up the vent, or at least it'll be an ill-advised decision. So Brolin is going to start hedging back up through Secret. Spinks. How's he going to get involved in this play? Because now that the digits get punched in, do you even give this 2v3 number disadvantage situation a go? You've got cash. You can have a look and still buy into the next. This is NAVI getting up to double digits with an invested hero AK and a couple of upgraded pistols with util.
This would be the second round in one map alone where NAVI have had the lesser weapons and managed to convert, right? The Makazi USP in the first half, pushing up towards that T roof.
That's nade. Oh, didn't clear.
Had an AK delivered to Ime's front door.
Okay, well, Brolin should get out of there now.
Wow. Coming in with very little, leaving with the round, an AK-47.
Öte güzel, öte güzel arkadaşlar, öte güzel, zor.
Well, how do you replicate a round like that? Right, you weren't calling from the strat sheet. That's where you need to get a little bit more creative in the way that you're going to approach those rounds. You send one man outside, it's your new rookie. He gets you the opening kill onto exertion, and then from there, it's a blistering hot shot from Bit. Now, the desk was discussing his lack of kills and impact on Mirage. I think he only had 5 frags in total on that map. Wow, the nade as well, and he's still able to get the job done. I like this from Jimmy, knowing that he needed to fight, and he almost had the double. Spinks didn't hard clear his corner, and
I think the black smoke as well just led him to overlook it.
interesting that Blade calls the tactical timeout now off the back of the round win. Either heard something he didn't like or was going to call it anyway out of the partial buy. Does give Cycrin a similar opportunity to have a discussion. Now, that money will fortify a full buy for MOUZ. Torji gets his AWP again. Everybody has a defused kit. That might be overspending at this point. Full bags of nades. They've even given the luxury of head armor for 4 out of the 5. So MOUZ not happy to, not afraid to flex how much cash they have.
Interesting.
Now, Brolin's even given away the AK. He's put that in the hands of Spinks, but this is going to be an extremely telling round. NAVI, you win consecutive, and you could just take the map and send us to train.
Yeah, that's a very deliberate MAC-10 from Alexi B. Those helmets justified.
Yaxşı, yəni 3-də round, yəni 3-də round olsa oldu. O da gözəl.
He's got intentions.
Nereye tuturadı? Hakereydi.
Literally no presence towards yard at all from NAVI.
Yeah, just top util. Mollies will come through. Immet down the vents, but loud. Wanted to catch the ladder. Ooh, Jimmy, got to get out. Support from Torji arrives just in time. Alexi plucked from the skies. But he has to get out of there. Lovely patience from Bit. Doesn't give Torji what he was hoping for. Jimmy, however, ooh, nearly. The team flash leading to a nice pick-off. They are trying to run him down. Jimmy to be disruptive. Disrupts another.
Baker'ı sразу почему почти сразу.
Bomb going down. There is a conversation to be had that this one goes Navi's way.
They can't go through the vent because, you know, Imma's down there, so have to go secret. It's a long rotation. You're also worried about an outside lurk because you haven't seen Makazi just yet.
Yeah, interesting. How do they play this?
Look at this crossfire.
Boost. Makazi staying high alert. Oh, still hits the good shot. Does Torji. Nice quick AWPing from him. Spinks brings it into a 1v2 and it's wonderful. Is it going to be wonderful to come up clutch? That's a nice headshot. All onto Spinks. And now confirms he's off the bomb. He's played this perfectly. 2AT. Desperately jiggles. Oh, Spinks hits the shot in time.
That's so good, bro.
Oh, dear, Wonderful did the hard work, but gives Spinks just enough to hit that headshot.
Damn, okay, that was tied. And for poor Wonderful, he's like, okay, well, the flames are there. I'm sucking towards the window. The flash did absolutely nothing.
Like, I can sit here in my lovely air-conditioned room with zero pressure on my shoulders and say, why didn't he count an extra second? But you just can't be critical.
Can't believe he hits this.
That's a great shot.
And very important in the scheme of things, wasn't it? And Spinks plays that as the last piece, right? He was waiting above the vent to activate late. He didn't drop down until they identified where Imma was fighting. Then he was able to grab that kill in the backlines and then coming in clutch. So that's when baiting pays off.
And Wonderful's had such a great nuke.
He has 21 and 13 right now, hugely impactful in that first half. Imma continuing to have good form from Mirage, 17 and 12, but that round just whistles by.
Yeah, close 1v1s, a couple of them going MOUZ's way.
You still know the map's in touching distance, though. You get the bomb down, it is a 1v1. The pressure's still on the CT economy. Loss bonus for them, bottom of the barrel. And Blade knows exactly that. There's still a chance to break this.
They didn't break any of the skylights on their run out, so yard-centric. Torji holding for Wonderful. So many nades thrown out towards that yard position. Makaze running to his demise. Yeah, lovely subversion of the expectation. That util implies no one's home. Now burning out. Nice find. Claw back from Bit. Gets across and accelerating. Not expecting Spinks to have been so quick to tend to this.
And he's playing in the same off angle again, or this time. Yeah, there it is. So just in between multiple angles is Spinks. You're going to have to aim down with the crosser to worry about the stairs. You have to worry about back vent, the vent itself. So hoping that he can catch them off guard with the same type of a play. But meanwhile, Torji, Jimmy, they pair up and they try and take this lobby control, which is a gift. NAVI have given it over completely. Imma was on the roof, and now he's dropping outside to join the rest of his team. So they know they've given over lobby. This is informed. This is understood. Is it just going to be the finish down secret to B? It looks like it. Rotation will be late to help out Spinks. He has to stand and bang.
It's so good in this position, and he nearly finds the second.
Saw the bomb. Here comes the rotation. Fast down ramp with the AWP.
Yeah, okay, Torji. How does he play this, holding for that door open?
For the tees, that's tough.
Yeah, right. Imma, he has kept options open.
Vent to top.
Yeah, right.
20
He's kept
seconds.
options open. It's Brolin in lobby that will be the difficult. Pour the thorn in their side. He's got the vent rotate cut. Oh, you're flying up the ladder, are you? Brolin's here. Takes him down. He's ready for Imma. Pushed up. Okay, wonderful. 8, 7, 6. Bomb goes in.
Oh, he faked it.
Oh, he's faked it.
Round
no
over.
time, no time. Gets away with the AWP, but it's MOUZ that make it 10-10.
That's going to be very, very frustrating. That is Counter-Strike timing on display going against NAVI.
Yeah.
Because Imma calls it clear, says nobody's peering out Squeaky, there's no jiggle. Alexi goes, all right, well, I'm flying up. I trust you.
Yeah.
And Brolin, without knowing it, has just bailed them out massively. The first was great, the bomb gets delayed, but the second on Imma was brilliant. This exchange outside, it's a 1-for-1 because of Bit's wonderful work on the trade. But this is it. This is the round ender. As soon as that kill comes in, oh, that's tough to swallow.
Second on him. Okay, jumping in, round 21. It's all to play for still, folks. And Makazi's not looking at Zertian at all.
Oh,
Trigger discipline. They completely overlook him. Important. Makazi redeems himself with an immediate trade. Stops it from being the double kill that could have defined the round. Instead, Spinks gets active, using that smoke wall to walk on out and reclaim yard. This is going to be such a boon to the MOUZ ranks. They're going to have so many answers straight away.
Oh, Imma's taking space again. Ah, Brolin.
Thank you very much. Oh, did he spot a shoulder of Alexi? I think he did. Yep, comfortable for the Swede. Locks him down and takes the round. Holy.
And that type of a round couldn't have come at a better moment because the last 3 before that were all just one player staying alive for MOUZ, even in victory, which meant there was so much more pressure on the economy. But now to break through at that point, sure, the loss bonus is in favor of NAVI because of the heroics within the first half of play, but the bomb doesn't go down. There isn't so much damage done. Blade did save these tactical timeouts for a rainy day. First half, but right now, it's only one T-side round, and that came with a hero AK and some pistol upgrades with a light smattering of util. Now they can get out the AKs. You wonder what the thought process on the target selection. Either way, Exertion doing his job in yard, information and a kill.
Just hearing Torji through the Navi microphone.
Oh, it's very quiet in here at the moment.
It is, yeah. That's what happens when the B stream game's so quick. Silence in the studio, dead focus. Can Navi tie this one up, or is it MOUZ just rolling out the red carpet for that Lanxess arena? Makaze set up for success. He hears an audible reload. Smoke broken and set up for success. Exertion. Makaze just exposed. Wonderful spam down to half health. Can they get past the taps of Spinks and have done so? For the first time, I think, in this entire half, Spinks hasn't already beaten them to the rotation.
Yeah, and that is going to put pressure on somebody else to be the player to rotate down. It's going to be Jimmy. So because they haven't rotated immediately, Jimmy will play a more site-centric defense, right? He can play on the railings, he can play dark. But either way, they are giving up all of back vent, single door, and windows as the smoke into Squeaky replenish. Exertion. Oh, look at this from Jimmy.
Feels like he's got wonderful dead to rights as everything else goes down him as with a double, but MOUZ, they find and prevail.
All right, well, this is a very tough way for this to all fall apart for NAVI.
It's been a really bleak couple of rounds.
And it's going to be a 2-0, so the record books is going to show this was a very convincing victory for MOUZ, but they've been made to work for this. The semi-finalists of Cologne last year, the #2 team in the first season of 2025. Just one round away. He's doing so much damage. Let me kill him. Well, he's 18 and 18. And it looks like another good team effort. So last tactical timeout called.
Alexi binte vorrei.
So last is 18 and 18. And it looks like another good team effort. So last tactical timeout called. Same situation as the be hoping and praying right now. It's money to work with. Tactical timeout called. And it looks like another good team effort. So last tactical focused on Jimmy, who also dispelled them, so unable to breach in anywhere, NAVI. Your options are very limited. You have nothing to fall back on, no gimmicks like what MOUZ had within the early stages of their first half of play on Nuke. You need to just hope that you can break in somehow, some way.
Is that 2 CT smokes, Yard? Oh, has an angle to work with. Trying to deter commitment.
Same position as last round for Exertion. Slower on the pace. This feels helpless, hoping for an overstep of the mark. Ill-advised aggress, maybe MOUZ getting too cocky.
You've just used all of your nades and you've gained
nothing.
Nothing. The writing's on the wall. Is the bullet going to find the head? First couple do not. Xertion's position noted. Makaze flashed around the corner, gets away from the Spinks. Spray, okay. Makaze removing Spinks opens up options, and that's one hell of a headshot. Tiny pixel gap, Bit exploits it. Brolin holds on though. Maintains his sight, headshot from Bit. He keeps going.
That's the bomb.
Keeps hunting and drops the bomb down B. Running it.
Rounds on right now.
Yeah, thanks to Bit and his handiwork, some real sharp shots.
Well, they don't know where Wonderful is. You can see that, but Brolin clearing Squeaky, and Wonderful's out towards ramp, so he will be able to get down to vent. Bit playing in dark. There are kits. An incendiary for Jimmy. No smoke for the bomb. 2v2. This is going to be tough.
Чувствую. Alışadı şu round. Alışadı. Чувствую.
Bomb about half gone here. That's awkward.
Vay.
Okay, wonderful. Have you got it in? Yeah, not at all.
Bacına.
Secure it. Massive work on the retake. Tenacity on display. This team, it's secure to the fight. Bomb about half gone here. That's
Oh,
awkward.
perfect.
It's worked, forced into the fight. Okay, wonderful. Some strong starts, some good halves, but as Chad has said, it will read 2-0.
MOUZ taking on Liquid yesterday, getting the job done. Quite dominant performance there, and today made to work for their money. Only winning 1 out of the 4 pistol rounds in play, put through the paces, a close map of Counter-Strike. And this is going to be MOUZ, who will be quite content with the way that this team is kicking off the season. For the big names, you're coming straight into the start of the second half, into one of the biggest events. So the fact that you can bring this energy, you can lock yourself in for the LANXESS, the playoffs away. This team, they were in the semi-finals last time round in 2024. They're hoping to do better in 2025. They will play the winner of Aurora and Spirit for either a spot in the semis or the quarters. But MOUZ, you'll be happy with that. NAVI, it was competitive on debut, but it's still a loss.
Standing by with Spinks, let's hear from the victor.
Congratulations, Spinks. You're through to the LANXESS. Obviously, this time last year, you hoisted the trophy in that very arena with Vitality. Now, you get a chance to maybe take down the Kings with MOUZ. Tell me what it means to you to make it to top 6 at the very least.
It means a lot. We are going every playoff so far. And I'm on the same streak with Vitality to going for playoffs. Maybe not winning them, but I'm going to them. So, yeah, doing good, enjoying, and hopefully we'll have a nice crowd in the arena.
Tell me about this matchup at hand, because, I mean, arguably more so on Nuke than the first map of Mirage. Na'Vi, we're leading in both halves, right? Tell me about having to put the comeback onto Na'Vi in this one.
Yeah, I think they had a good plan on the start of Mirage. They played really fast and they caught us not ready, not aware. I don't know exactly, but yeah, they had a good plan, but we managed to adapt in the end, and I think the T-side, Boran made a lot of good calls. It made it really, really easy in a way. So, yeah, and on Nuke, well, yeah, we are good on this 3-9 T-side situations.
Yeah, tell me a bit about, I think it was round 19, you had the 1v1 that ended up against Wonderful, B-side. How did you kind of read that? Tell me about playing that 1v1.
They were going too secret. I was vent, Exertion was ramp, and we just played the timing of each other. Got some trades on secret, then we were 2v1. He caught Exertion, 1v1. And I think he could play it a bit better, a bit more time, because I didn't have much time, but just this combo of and a nice shot, that's it.
Final question, Spinks. I've got to ask. I know I'm getting maybe ahead of myself, but the fact that you hoisted the trophy this time last year in Cologne, how confident do you feel that you can potentially go back-to-back this year?
Maybe I will destroy Vitality Dream back-to-back, and I will be the back-to-back. But yeah, we are confident. We want another chance.
Thank you so much for your time, Spinks. Congratulations. We'll be seeing you in the LANXESS.
Thank you.
Oh, look at that smile creep onto his face as memories of lifting the trophy last year creep back into his brain. Here with Yanko, we're standing by with Torji as well after the victory. Congratulations. Welcome to the LANXESS stage. We got to figure out where exactly you're going to be placing, but you've made it to playoffs. You know, goal number 1 is accomplished.
Yeah, I mean, we are happy that we qualified to playoffs, but job is not done yet, so we have a lot of things to do.
I thought they had you in the first half here, Nuke. I'm not going to lie to you. 9-3. I thought they had you, and you guys just had a different CT side in mind.
Yeah, I think Nuke T side is pretty difficult to play at this meta because
Jigarlar onsam kechiro yana stream qilaman. Yaxshi tomon.
it's really difficult